I'm here with Cheryl, and she's a member of the Marquette Book Club.
Marquette Reading Club is what the title is. The Marquette Reading Club has been around since 1904 in the Marquette area.
So, Cheryl, if I'm doing my math correctly, and I'm not very good at math, but it's about 124 years?
It's 119 years.
119 years. That's a long time for a reading club to be around. What's your topic? Is it monthly, Cheryl?
We normally, before COVID, we met twice a month, and that's the bylaws. The bylaws, which were written back in the early 1900s, said twice a month. And I think a lot of the members were housewives who this was their big thing to get out and do some socializing and reading. Our book club is different from most book clubs. We don't read the same book. We have themes. And so our books will pick a theme like animals, and then each of us will choose a book, either fiction or nonfiction, about an animal and talk about it.
So most book clubs usually have a book that's normally read the same book throughout the club.
Right.
You vary that by having each member read a different book, but based upon the same theme.
Right.
So, what's the theme for today? When you're talking with your group today?
Well, actually, today we are not talking about a book. We're having our annual spring luncheon, which is also something that's been done right from the beginning. And ours is a Kentucky Derby theme today, so that's what we're doing. And last month was animals. That's why I brought that up. And we had some very interesting books about animals. And we've had things, Women of World War II was one of our themes this year. Let me think. I'm not sure. I don't remember some of the others.
That's okay, Cheryl. So, if somebody was interested in joining this reading group, how could somebody, become a member of your reading club?
Well, that's another thing. We only have 13 members, and that is part of the bylaws from back in the early 1900s. They said 13 members, and we're quite sure that was because these meetings were held in people's homes. And so in order to have room in your home, 13 seemed like a big number. So right now we're at capacity. We have 13 members right now.
So capacity, and would that mean though that if somebody did leave, moved out of the area or whatever, then that there would be an opening?
Yes, that's right.
And if that happened, would they get a hold of you?
They would get a hold of one of us. The president right now is, I can't remember. Who is our president? Oh, Linda Buck. Linda Buck is our president, and Donna Keskamaki is our vice president, and she works as one of the Friends of the Library, so people could get a hold of her there. But we always have people who are kind of waiting in the wings because they know about the group.
Well, I'm waiting in the wings now, Cheryl. It sounds like a very interesting group to be with. Sounds like a fun group.
It is. And this year and last year, because of COVID, we've only met once a month, and we're going to change that back to the twice a month next year. So.
Well, I'm glad you're going back to the way it was originally written, 2 times a month. And is there anything else that you'd like to add, Cheryl?
In 1904, we were founded. In 2004, we had a 100-year celebration. And that was the second year that I had been in the club. I joined in 2002. And Donna Keskamaki, who is one of our members, went to the History Center and looked through minutes from all the way back to the early 1900s. And we had reports every month about what had happened. And that was really interesting because they did a lot of interesting reading, and it was not the kind of reading that necessarily we do today.
So there's a little bit of history with the
Absolutely. There are minutes
club.
that go back to 1904. So, and they're all at the History Center.
Right, that's good. Preserved. A reading club in Marquette, preserved for others in future. This is Paul THARES with ABC 10, and I'd just like to give a shout out to Bill and Donna Helene, who are visiting from Springfield, Massachusetts.